Good morning. Happy Friday. So this is our first tips for property management video. So let's start out with the most important part, which is applications. We need a good tenant. So let's start out with the application process. We want to have the application filled out. We want to disclose to the tenant it's our criteria. What are we looking for? And there's a few steps that you want to make sure that you cover. We start out with the income verification. Verify the income, provide proof of income, whether it's a pay stub or direct deposits. If they're self-employed, you want to look at their bank statements. You want to make sure that the income is there for them to be able to keep their rent current and to make enough money to meet the criteria set by the landlord. We do an interview process, which is you want to talk to the tenant, find out what are they looking for, what's the term, do they want a 1-year lease, are they looking to be in the property for several years, what are their goals? And also at that time you want to communicate to them, what are you looking for, how many times of rent do you need for income? Are they going to need a cosigner to make sure that they meet that criteria? I would say some people say you should check social media and see what kind of an applicant it is. That's something that you may look at if you can't find sufficient information on their credit report. I would say also be consistent. So treat all the tenants the same, have the same criteria, talk to your landlords, or if you're a landlord, decide what is important to you. Job verification, rental history, criminal record, credit report, and you want to use the same criteria for all of the tenants and make sure that they know before they apply what is it that you expect from them. Consider a cosigner. I just mentioned this. Sometimes if it's a younger person or a person that does not have a current job history or a strong job history, you may consider having a cosigner just because they will share the responsibility should this person or this applicant not pay their rent, and the cosigner will also have to share the obligations with the tenant. Then once you have your application reviewed, I would suggest use a third-party reviewing company so that you can have accurate information as far as credit report, rental history, criminal history. But I also like to do my own checking. So I always like to call the previous landlord, the previous property management, and if the job history is self-employed, I like to verify all of those things. Lastly is be transparent. We want to disclose up front. We don't want people to waste their times, yours, the landlord's, and their own. If they know that your landlord is looking for 3 times the rent and they're only making 1.5 times, they should know that up front so that they are prepared with a plan B. If they're very interested on this property, they need to come in with a cosigner and both of them need to apply. So these are my tips for reviewing an application. Most important is keep in mind the Equal Opportunity Credit Act or the laws out there. So if an application is denied, we must provide the applicant within 30 days with a letter letting them know why they were denied and an opportunity for them to request a copy of their credit report, and most important, an opportunity for them to provide proof to satisfy that application or to qualify. And that would be if somebody did not make enough income and they were denied, then they have the opportunity, if they didn't do it up front, to have a co-signer, have them go on the lease, become the second party or the third party responsible, provide their income, and help them qualify. Well, I hope these tips are helpful. And I didn't say it because I wanted to leave it till the end. This is Marcella with Monarch Property Management, and we're here to answer your questions and help you as a landlord or you, the agent, to provide services for your current client. And I also apologize because Pebbles has not been very helpful today for my video. 702-412-7189 or visit our website at LasVegasYourHome.com.